Hello, my name is Jacquelin Anderson, and today we will be discussing socioeconomic status affecting schools in America. What is socioeconomic status, or SES? As defined by dictionary.com, SES is the position or standing of a person or group in a society as determined by a combination of social and economic factors that affect access to education and other resources crucial to an individual's upward mobility. In simpler terms, it's the standard of placement of how much money a family brings in annually. SES is broken down into three different groups: lower, middle, and upper, but the amount of money determining one's placement varies from state to state. How does SES affect schools? Students from lower SES families may have poor cognition development and have harder time succeeding in classrooms, thus creating a more taxing role on teachers. Schools in low SES areas tend to be understaffed and under-resourced, which puts students' education in harm's way. Children from low SES families enter high school with average literacy skills 5 years behind those of high-income students. These financially unstable families tend to not have resources at home to encourage their children's education, so it was solely reliant on schools. This creates a vicious cycle between the failing students and the school's inability to help them succeed in their future. To put things into perspective, nationally, 21% of children, or 15 million, lived in families with income levels below poverty lines in 2015. Government programs. Title I is a type of government funding that gives money to public schools when more than 40% of their student body gets free or reduced meals. The districts that receive Title I planning tend to have the lowest success rates among schools. This is the government's way of attempting to help make students more successful in school by providing them with extra money for resources when necessary. The National School Lunch Program provides over 31 million students with free or reduced lunch at a cost of $11 billion in the 2011-2012 school year. A student is entitled to free or reduced lunch if their family's income is below 130% of the annual income poverty level. As you can see here, we have a diagram showing the states and the amount of students in those states that qualify for the National School Lunch Program. How SES affects teachers. Students from low SES families may have little to no support at home or may not have an appreciation for school, so it's up to teachers to fill these gaps. Teachers cannot solve poverty problems with families, but they can impact students' day-to-day lives greatly by the following: listening to students' needs and guiding them towards resources when necessary, having basic materials students can use in classrooms to avoid embarrassment of asking, exposing students to information of the wider world with real experiences. This is important to not just focus on their local level, but helping students realize the whole world that they have a chance to be successful in, and providing technology during school for everyone in class. As you can see, SES greatly affects schools and has a very taxing role on teachers, so it is very important to understand why SES affects school and how we can help combat it. Thank you.